So let's talk about this year going into it. You play another team. You play for Clippers. Can they win it this year?
I think they have a chance. You know what I mean? Most important thing, and I think with any team, y'all know, you've been to the finals, is staying healthy for sure. I think T. Lou's a hell of a coach. You know what I mean? Hell of a coach. So I love playing for him. He's a great guy, man. Nothing but high respect for him. And I think it's funny because when James said, "I'm the system, not the system," I am the system. I'm not a system. He won't lie. Like he went over there and like. I mean, PG and Kawhi, those guys are special, bro. Like, Kawhi's on a whole nother level. Like, I see them guys put in the work every day and just see their work ethic, how good they are. They don't have to be the guys that make plays for them now. Like, James is the guy that orchestrates their pick and roll and makes the job easier for everybody.
He's a lead at that too, buddy.
Yeah, he's super elite because you can't go on these screens because he shoots the ball well. He can make every pass. He might not be as explosive as he was in Houston, but he can make every play and every pass. Most important thing for them, I think, is just staying healthy for them and just up in the air after that.
I mean, before, obviously, you was with the Clippers, but before that, you spent some time in Houston. And from a veteran perspective, I cringe sometimes not watching you be able to do what I know you were still capable of doing, but just honestly.
Still, we should be doing now.
Yeah, you're right. What he should be doing now.
That's what. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna go on this because I have to say this. We talk about all the time, though. This is what the league's missing right here.
Hey guys, like you talk about Boog. How the hell Boog ain't got a job?
But it's
you know what I'm saying?
But it's so, to me, like, even when I got towards the end of it, there's certain things I could do, but he can still go and get it. He can still get 18 and 9 right now.
Yeah.
So it's different when you have that voice and you're still doing it.
Yeah.
You had it because you just would have whooped the dude's ass.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is what the league's missing right now.
But
if I was getting ready for a playoff run, man, what's your cell phone number, man? Put that out there. Because I'm telling you right now, though, for real, like that's so important. People miss that. They miss this whole deal, like the young, what they can be, but it's right here in front of you.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me is I think like a lot of people be like, I'm an alpha dog, like you know what I mean. But like for me, like when I went to the Clippers, I didn't care about being the man. That's like a thing I want to get out there for people to understand. Like I don't care about being the guy that was an all-star averaging 20 and 10 before. Like I might not be that same player, but I was averaging 11 and 7 last year in 20 minutes. So I feel like I can still help a team. You know what I mean? Like you said, if you talk about defense, nobody's guarding nobody anyway. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like the pace I bring to the game, the way I can run a pick and roll and find shooters and find people, I can help a team. And I'm cool with accepting the role. Like I don't care about making a big check. I just want to play because I still love the game. And I feel like I can help a team win. I think a lot of people think, oh, well, he want to be the man. I don't give a about being the man. I did that before for 10 years. It's a lot of pressure. I was cool with it. But at some point in time, your body and your career tell you, you ain't that no more. What can you accept? And I'm cool with accepting the bench role. Like, people think, oh, he want to be a starter. And then if you play him up that's not a superstar or all-star, and he's just like, you didn't draft him, and I could compete for it, hell yeah, I'm going to win that spot. But if it's a guy like I'm going behind a Ja Morant, Steph Curry, or Devin Booker, or Drew Holiday, and those guys that fix those guys, and that's the glue guy, I'm cool with that, whatever to help a team win.
See, they did with Derrick Rose in Memphis. It's perfect.
Yeah, but I think my perception, a lot of people think like, oh, he can't accept that role. I'm cool with that role.
That's not true.
And that's
the narrative I wanted to get out there.
That's what I wanted you to speak on, because I think a lot of times when things don't work out and they see veterans not playing in a certain situation, they automatically assume on the outside that he didn't want to accept his role or he wasn't cool with that role. Nah, sometimes organizations just do up shit. I'm just cool with it. Sometimes organizations, and then when people sit on the other side and say, oh, why won't he take less money to stay, or why won't he do this? Because at the end of the day, what we come into a situation when you're dealing with, first of all, let me just take it back a little bit. When you're dealing with young black, I'm gonna preach a little bit. When you're dealing with young black kids, we already got an issue with trust. So now you put yourself in a situation where you're in an organization and they're giving you a lot of money and you're playing for a coach and you're in the locker room and everything is built on trust. I can't play with you. I can't play for you if I don't trust you.
Respect.
That's just as simple as that. I don't give a what nobody say, but you're not gonna get my best version if I don't trust you. So now you put yourself in a situation where you trust this organization and you trust these people. And now it comes back to a situation where they're telling you everything you did to get to that point that made you the player that you are is wrong.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to accept that. Like, when did it become wrong? Yesterday? Because it wasn't wrong a week ago. It wasn't wrong a year ago. When did it become wrong? And now it's your fault. Now it's your fault.
And that's how I feel. Like me, I'm just a straightforward person. Like me and you do had conversation. I don't know him that well, but if I see him in a game, he'll tell me something. I tell him, and he's like, be honest with me. Tell me the truth, because if I'm up and I'm doing something wrong, tell me so I can know how to fix it. But if you lying to me and then I go out here and see this and you just do something different, like I can't respect you no more.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at you a different way. You know what I mean?
And it's all based on the communication of it. And I think that's where, you know,
A lot of
the
people
lines,
scared of communication.
Yes, and I think that's where the lines get blurred between players and organizations. And when you
That's
don't
the
tell
key.
the truth or you don't communicate at all.
That's the key.
No,
I think
You know
you
what
hit
I'm
it right
saying?
on. No, that's
we
the
respect
key.
it. We might not like what you got to tell us, but if you look us in our eye like men and tell the
respect
truth,
it.
we going to respect that.
And if I don't respect it, then it's all on me. Like,
That's
if
on
I
you.
moved on and I got to go somewhere, that's my fault because you gave me the opportunity to respect it and you told me face to face like a man.
Yeah. That's all I want to get out.
It needs to
be
be out there. I
lying.
like it. Who do you got? Who do you got coming out of the East and who you got coming out the West?
The East, you just seen the game last night.
I did.
That's who I think gonna be in the finals. That's my 2 picks.
Dallas. I know Denver, man. I don't want to hear that.
Nah,
They
I'm just
took
saying.
something- they took something from me by last year. I don't
Yeah, I
want to
know,
hear that.
I know. That's a soft topic you don't want to talk about. I know, cause you like if I leave out here on the way out, I'm cool.
Man. Woo,
What, that
that's
would've
the
been
way to go
5?
out, ain't it?
4.
Ooh, yeah.
Four?
That would have been the way to
Yeah,
go
you-
out.
Boy, it'd been amazing.
It was a hell of a ride, though. I ain't got no complaints.
Yeah.
None at all.
Sure was.
And I just feel like Jokic just bad. And shit you could do.
Nah.
Like and I get it, like, you know what I mean, like a lot of the one thing people question, like when I said it before, like, a lot of people don't really know basketball. They talk about it, but they don't really know it. Like, I think like a lot of GMs, they don't really know how to put good talent together. Like some of them just do it because that's their job. Like, but you got certain ones you could tell do
Tim
their homework
Conley?
and know what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
I
Tim
Shout out
Conley
Tim
for sure.
Conley.
I agree.
Like they know how to do it, and like Denver don't have the bench they had last year. But those young guys are starting to play and develop the way they need to. But like, as long as they can keep Murray in the second unit, he play cool. But like the young guy Peyton Watson doing their part. But Jokic just so dominant, bro.
Man.
It's like